Who is a shaman, and where do spirits live? I invite you to a real shamanic space of power. And while I'm sharing ancient knowledge and traditions with you, try to feel how many spirits are in this space around me right now. In ancient times, shamans could act in many roles in their village, district, and region. They were an elder and a priest, conducting rituals and ceremonies. A shaman was also a doctor because they helped people when they were ill. They also served as a judge when they solved conflict situations and a teacher as they taught their fellow villagers. However, a shaman's most important mission was to mediate between the world of spirits and people. A shaman sees and knows that spirits were explicitly created to help people. People once could see and feel spirits. Unfortunately, people lost this ability. They forgot about it and stopped developing it. We see traces of this even in the modern world. For example, when a child is born, initially, they can see spirits, but the adults around them say, "You have an active imagination. You are just making it up." And of course, children cease to see these spirits because no one sees them, and they need to be like everyone else. Even cats often play with something you can't see in your home. Dogs do it too, barking and growling at something you don't see in your home. All animals can see spirits, and let me remind you, if we develop it, the human eye is also predisposed to see spirits. Remember that a shaman is a mediator between the world of spirits and the world of people. So in a shamanic family, when a child is born, they hear from birth, "That's right, you see spirits, and now tell the spirits this." And now feed the spirits like that and perform this ritual. And this ability to communicate with spirits and see them develops naturally. I won't ask you now if you can see spirits because scientists have already proved the existence of spirits. Scientists have been studying shamanic abilities for many years. And listen, it's been almost 100 years since scientists proved the existence of spirits. Spirits have been photographed, and their voices have been recorded. Even the energy they emit has been measured, and they have already described probably a considerable number of spirits and have even named them. And shamans turn out to be in a fascinating situation. They can see spirits. Spirits do turn to shamans, and they constantly say, "We want to help people. This is our mission." So, shaman, you can see spirits. You support us and allow people to communicate with us. We want to help. This is our task, and this is our mission. And that's when shamans began to think, so how can we help people if people can't see spirits in any way? And shamans created the oldest, wisest, and unique tradition. When a shaman takes an object, called a receptacle for a spirit, a house for a spirit, and a shaman goes to a place of power with a spirit in this receptacle. That is, to where there is a very subtle connection with spirits, and to where spirits live in large numbers, good, powerful, and wise, waiting for an opportunity to help people. And at this place of power, a shaman performs their ancient ritual. A shaman appeals to these spirits, beats the drum, creates a particular rhythm, sings to spirits, and tells spirits how well they will feel with people. That people will give tasks to spirits. That spirits will fly everywhere, and they will help all family members. And spirits come to this call and choose a receptacle, a house, for themselves. It can be a cone, it can be a stone, it can be a piece of wood, it can be some product made of stone, wood, or bone. It may even be some everyday object, Yes, because people use contemporary objects. As a result of such a journey, a shaman returns with hefty luggage because a shaman carries not just stones, combs, or some other natural objects. A shaman already has amulets, objects of power, an object in which a spirit already lives. When you come to a shaman for a consultation, a session, or a seminar, there you will always see the same objects that you can see in the space I am in now. There are always spirits there. A shaman will tell you, "This spirit is for you." Then they will give you a spirit that lives in beautiful feathers, a belt, or even an exquisite amulet. So all you see here, everything around me, is filled with spirits. I wonder if you can feel them. Please remember that a shamanic amulet that you get is not just a piece of wood, a pebble, or a ring. It's a living object. Always ask a shaman how to communicate with this spirit, and carefully write down the shaman's advice. Because a shaman carries not, and at the moment when you address a spirit, you manage it as a living being. The spirit wakes up and says, "Oh, they need me. I can help," and it listens attentively to the task that you give it. And as soon as you have given the task, the spirit flies out of this object. It flies on its wings or runs on its paws to complete your request as soon as possible. Shamans are always very happy if they've managed to fulfill their mission, to create friendship, to initiate contact between spirits and people, and to return this ancient tradition, the friendship between all spirits and all people. I really hope that you will feel this tradition and spirits will help you in all life circumstances. I will be thrilled if you describe your stories to me, how you communicate with spirits, how they help you, and what miracles begin to happen. And I am certainly waiting for your wonderful questions.
Amulets and talismans. Charged at sacred places of power. Obtain an amulet. Individual ritual for close relatives. Protect your children, partner and parents. Register here.